Hi friends. I don't even know. I'm just hopping on because this just seems to, I don't know. You guys seem to be my people and who get it. I have been getting feedback lately. There's not a ton, just a handful of people, just enough that it's more than noise, you know? But it comes down to YouTube and influencing and the messages that I'm wasting my time. People have run the gamut from telling me that I just need to quit wasting my time. It's a ridiculous venture. I don't have high-end enough tools or a unique enough message to being told to like put a stamp on it, like if I'm not monetized by this point, it's time to do something else. To just being told I'm wasting my time when I should be financially contributing to my family. And that kills. You know, I've done MLMs. I've babysat. You know, I always do what I can, some kind of hustle, side hustle. It makes very little. And the truth is, they end up putting more stress on my family. Lance hates having tons of extra kids around consistently. And MLMs, you know, you love them or you hate them. They've worked temporarily for us, but not really a long-term financial solution. But the most of the last 19 years, I have managed this family. I have 3 kids with autism. 5 kids total. I have a husband with a mental health disability, which none of it's any fault of theirs. This house doesn't run without me. So leaving it has never been prudent. People would not get taken care of. The dog wouldn't get fed and walked. Kids would never change their clothes or brush their teeth. I adore my husband, but when he's exhausted or really in a bad place, like I have to, you know, tell him, like, you know, change out of your sweaty work clothes, put on pajamas, you know. I manage the workload in the house, from the kids doing chores to doing everything in between. That is how my family runs. If I'm not doing it, it's not getting done. If I am not putting kids on a shower schedule, and marking it down, hey, your turn, you have to go get in the shower, it's not happening. So I write down their chores, and I also have to tell them. And the girls are capable, but they get resentful and they go through phases too. You know? Well, you didn't tell me to clean the bathroom. Well, it's written down on your chore list. Well, you tell Ryan and Alex and Mason when it's time for them to do chores. And yes, we handle that and we manage it, but that is my job. In most cases, if I don't cook a meal, it's cereal and sandwiches, unless I have provided. Even on yo-yo nights, the kids rarely look through the pantry. They come and ask me what's available for yo-yo. What do we have that I can have for yo-yo? Can I have cereal? Do we have, you know? And this is not to be like, I'm so great, and this is not to shame anybody in my household, because everybody deals with stuff. But my point is, that's my job. We have had years where I have spent the equivalent of a full-time job at the kids' school based on what they were going through and what was going on at that school. I don't bring in an income, but I'm the one that sits down and writes out, this is what has to be paid no matter how much money we have or we're bringing in. I'm the one that sets the grocery budget. I'm the one that shops the deals to make sure we can buy food in that grocery budget. I'm the one that shops clearances and sales and the thrift stores to afford what the kids need. And I've always felt like that was my financial contribution to the family. And we've had more affluent times than others. But I've always tried so hard. I've always been willing to give up anything. Getting my hair done, getting my nails done, not having makeup, not having a lot of clothes, not having cute clothes. I have always been willing to give up anything to make sure they all had what they needed and things were taken care of. Willingly. Like, I don't want a trophy for that. I don't want anybody being like, oh, good for you. That is my financial contribution to our family, especially when we really need it. I thought I would love to make money on YouTube and social media. Not gonna lie, it would be amazing. But the creative outlet and the community especially, I don't have a car, you guys. My car that I bought that I had thought I was gonna have so much fun with this summer still doesn't run. And I would never take money out of my family's budget to make it run. There are too many other things we need. I run errands and get out of the house when I feel like Lance is rested enough to take me, coupled with when we have the money for said errands. I've worked really hard not to spend extra unnecessary money on the channel. Try to keep it real life and what we're doing. But I feel like I'm making friends and finding a community, which keeps me sane. It's so much more than a business or a business venture. Does that make sense? And so to be told you're really not good at this, you're not unique enough to grow an audience with this, or you're spending time that you could be financially contributing to your family doing this, hurts. I try so hard, you guys. I work so hard. I understand it's still not an understood business, even to a degree inside my generation and older generations. I get it. Some people just flat out think it's ridiculous. But they don't have to do it. Like, I don't know. I'm so frustrated, you guys. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't know how to explain to people what would happen if I put 20 or 30 hours into a job. Which, by the way, I've tried applying for jobs, and I've been applying for months since these conversations started. I don't even get rejection emails. I don't even get confirmation emails they got my resume. And the truth is, I don't know what would happen inside my home if I had to focus, like, headphones in a room, in an office. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's remote and I'm home, but how available can you be doing that kind of remote work? I do have ideas and side hustle ideas. I don't have the money for tools for them right now, like a Cricut and stuff. I don't know. I'm trying though. But I do know unequivocally that my place is in this home, and that my place in this home has always been to run it and manage it. And unfortunately, when you talk about workforce, it doesn't matter how many skills and what I've learned over the years, those are not applicable skills to the workforce. They are applicable skills to show and teach people and give them another perspective, I thought. I think it just hurts being not valued, undervalued, or minimally valued. You know, there's value in being a parent. But how much, really, if you aren't bringing in an income? I don't know, you guys. I don't know how to process it. I don't know how to take it. I try so hard to not be offended, you know what I mean? Like, to just not live in a world of anger and offense, and, you know, and I kind of brush a lot of things off or be like, this is my take on it. But it's getting to me, I guess. I don't know what to do. Why? How did we get to this point to where there is so little value in taking care of and managing a home? And I know so many women who have never wanted to be home all day, and I respect it. It's hard. It's hard. I don't even think or know that's what I wanted initially. What I wanted was to know my kids were taken care of. And there was a point when Ryan was 2 that we ran into a situation early on when I was trying to go back to work where it just became glaringly obvious that just wasn't possible, at least not at that point in time. And as they've gotten older, and Lance has gone through his stuff, and their disabilities have become apparent, and they've grown and we've managed, it became glaringly obvious that I was not going to have a healthy family if somebody wasn't home to manage it. And what I wanted above anything was a healthy, happy family. And that became my job. So I don't even know that I'm frustrated that it comes down to YouTube, you know? People are like, maybe you shouldn't do this. Or some people have just outright told me I shouldn't be doing this. But to feel like there's no value or recognition in anything I do. I think that's what really bothers me. So I'm just coming to you guys. I need a lift. I need some support. Just come into my community for, I guess, a little extra love. Just some kind of affirmation, I guess. It's been a hard afternoon. And I didn't know where else to turn. And I didn't want to cry in front of my kids. So here